Hey guys, it's me. I'm back with another comic review, and today we're going to be talking about Wonder Woman number 7. Let me first and foremost say that before the New 52 reboot, I was not reading Wonder Woman. I hadn't even given it a thought to read Wonder Woman. I was not a Wonder Woman fan. Um, but I was willing to try it. I was willing to jump on and try. And the main reason was the new art style that they kind of chose to go with on the book. And, it wasn't an artist I was particularly familiar with, but let me just first and foremost say Cliff Chang, who's the artist on this book and a bunch of the other Wonder Woman books, and the writer Brian Azzarello, doing a great job on this book. I mean, this is definitely the longest that I've ever even attempted to stay with Wonder Woman on. And they're just doing a great job. I mean, together. I mean, this book probably was one of my favorite number 7 books that I read from DC. And the cool thing about this one is if you haven't checked out Wonder Woman since the new reboot from the New 52, this is kind of one that's almost like a self-contained story. So you can almost you really can pick up on this issue and you know understand the story. And it's a great, I'm not going to spoil the ending for anybody here, but they do a great job of kind of enclosing it and kind of keeping it to one issue, and the next issue it's going to start up on like the next arc. But the one of the things that I really enjoyed on this book was they kind of give a human element to kind of the gods. These are guys just walking around in street clothes. They act like some people you may be familiar with in real life. You kind of may know some people that are like them. Really adding a human element, and they don't really look that different than like the average person on the street. Like a normal guy, normal dude or chick. And I really think that adds a level, to this that just wasn't there in some other Wonder Woman issues that I even would have even given consideration to. I'm picking up. That being said, the story was actually really good. The art style is very, very good. I really, really enjoy this. It's very easy to read, and that to me, when I read a comic, I'm not looking for each page to be a Mona Lisa. I'm not looking for each panel to be so detailed. As a matter of fact, I prefer it not to be. I prefer, my comics to capture the element. You don't have to capture every in each panel. I prefer when I read a comic you to capture the emotion. Now you may be able to do that with less lines. In some ways I really think that's possible, and that's what Cliff Chang really does on this book. I mean, his art style, somewhat Mike Mignola. If you're familiar with his style, not quite as abstract as Mignola, but definitely you can see some influence. Excuse me. See some influence of that style coming out in his work. And that being said, this book I really would recommend. I would give this book a 5 out of 5. This Wonder Woman book. It was very enjoyable. For people that are new or kind of curious about the book, this is a great pickup point. You're getting ready to go into the next arc, and it's one where the writing and the art really complement each other together. And I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5. And definitely not all the 52s that I've read I've been given 5 out of 5s to. So this is one that just really did a great job, and what a great looking cover on that too. Just really well done, really well done. Cliff Chang, great work on Wonder Woman. For me to be on me still picking this up as a part of my monthly subscription at my comic store, and we're already on issue 7. They're definitely doing something right, because I thought Wonder Woman was going to be one of those books where I picked up the first 2 and said, I tried it, didn't really like it, but definitely try it, check it out. Wonder Woman number 7, 5 out of 5. Thanks, I'll be back with more later.
Hi, Cinetizens! We're doing a movie review of Wonder Woman.
Ito ang unang live-action film based on the DC Comics character, Wonder Woman. Tungkol ito sa Amazon princess na si Diana, portrayed by Gadot. At ang kanyang mission? To stop World War I, kasama ang American pilot na si Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine.
Growing up, I was a huge DC fan.
Grabe ka naman, ako nga Darna lang.
Because, they were just amazing superheroes. They were too big for this world and too big for normal people, but at the same time, they had heart and they had compassion and they had everything that makes them great.
Yun yung gusto ko sa sa DC Comics, yung message of love, of hope, and of faith. If you have faith in yourself, faith in your strength, meron ka pang kayang gawin. Diba? And message of hope that despite of all the war that is
Going on around the
sa
world.
buong mundo, kahit sa bansa natin, diba? May message of hope pa rin na magkakaroon pa rin ng kapayapaan, magkakaroon pa rin ng peace. And of course, yung message of love, na which is a very powerful tool that love can stop the war. Sabi nga sa 1 Corinthians 13:13, so now faith, hope, and love abide. These three, but the greatest of these is love. Sabi nga ni Wonder Woman ba, #love is all we need.
Exactly. You know one thing I love? The script.
Oh, ang ganda
It
nga
was
ng
just
script.
really good lines.
Yung humorous parts Ang gaganda ng
Benta
mga
sa
linya.
akin.
Ng mga parang jokes nila. Talagang
Yeah.
people in the
Cinema
cinema
were
tatawanan
laughing really
talaga.
hard.
Parang ikaw nga sabi, ganun ka to nga.
And then the other thing I like is the pacing. The story will keep you on the edge of your seat.
And alam mo, Andrea, gusto ko rin dito yung casting eh. Kasi yung little Diana na si Lily Aspel, nung lumaki siya, parang siya din si Gal Gadot. Pare-pareho talaga yung features nila.
I read that they actually have the same birthday.
Wow, talaga.
Yeah. Maybe they're the same person. Who knows?
And of course, Gal Gadot is so beautiful. Beautiful face, beautiful body, beautiful kilay.
Kilay ko.
Ganda talaga ng
Diba?
kilay niya. At bawat angulo ng camera,
She
talaga,
had no ugly angle.
walang flaws talaga. Flawless talaga si
Flawless.
Ate.
But you know, one thing I really like is how appealing Wonder Woman is and
Yes.
Diana. And not because she was sexy or hot or whatever, but who she was as a person. Her character was what made people like get really drawn to her because she was beautiful, she was smart, she was brave, she was kind, she was
Yes.
compassionate.
Na it's more than just having a pretty face or wearing makeup or fancy clothes, diba?
Yeah.
It's in the character. Ano nga? Diba? Dapat yun yung mag-draw, diba? Sa mga tao, the beauty inside. And yung chemistry ni Chris Pine with Gal Gadot. Diba?
It was undeniable. I really liked it.
Hindi sila nagsapawan.
Yeah.
And yung cinematography, gustong-gusto ko rin. Yung low-key lighting, nakadagdag siya sa drama.
I also really liked the effects. Wasn't lame, the bullets, ding, ding, ding.
Yung pagtama.
Yeah.
And of course, dahil nga action to, siguradong men will also enjoy watching Wonder Woman. Actually, di lang men eh. Pang buong pamilya siya.
Yeah. I give this movie 5. Like a perfect 5.
Yes.
There was a lot of fighting, but it wasn't bloody. It was a kid-friendly movie. Like I said, I would take my daughter to watch this movie, and I would take kids.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody can watch this movie. You know who Diana kind of reminded me of also? Queen Esther from the Bible, because she was also set apart, and she had a purpose, and she had a mission. And even though this mission may cost her her life, she still did it, like she said in the Bible, if I perish, I perish. Like Diana also, she was selfless, she was kind, and she knew that she had come to this part of her life for such a time as this. That maybe this was what she was meant to do all along, and this was what she was born to be, and who she's always meant to become. And so my hashtag for this movie is #for such a time as this.
And so this is our questions para sa mga sinetizens natin. What were you created for? Who are you meant to be? Share it on the comments below at usap tayo mga best.
Don't forget also to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/netizens, and like and share this video.
Also, like us on Facebook. See you on our next movie review, mga sinetizens. We are your
Awesome Movie Review Barkada!
And greetings. I return with a video review of the Artifacts Plus statue Wonder Woman by Kotobukiya. As with the other three that I have, character logo on the side, Justice League on the back, painted 1/10 scale figure, blah blah blah. Cool art from the lineup picture that they're using, and Wonder Woman in her big giant plastic box. Who cares about the box? Bunch of Chinese gibberish on the back. It's Let's get this thing open. Wonder Woman comes in a clamshell. And with plastic between her and the clamshell to protect the paint job, presumably, but you can start to see it looks really good. The exact same stand as the other ones. And if we carefully peel off the plastic so it doesn't catch on her sword. We have magnets in her feet, again like the others. But, like Green Lantern, her feet don't look like they line up very well. So she's somewhat precarious. There doesn't seem to be much of a magnetic contact there. I have to heat up her legs a little bit and see if I can widen the stance a little bit. Wonder Woman looks really good. This is a nice deep midnight blue. The silver lines on her boots are nice and sharp. Silver on her bracelets and her arm is really good. The metallic red of her top is really nice. The paint on the face looks really good. And it looks like I have it a little bit too light. Let's see if we can't darken it just a little bit. Is that a little better? Not much else to say about it, really. Lots of little sculpted lines that you can kind of see everywhere. No articulation, as with the other three. Let's bring out Superman and Batman. And we'll have the DC Trinity. Does it matter what order we put them in? Cool. And why I bought these guys. Whoa. A little less. Come on, a little less, a little less. Anyway, I still dig these things even though they do absolutely nothing. They are completely static pieces. I'm going to try and get Aquaman and Flash one of these days, and then... Did they just announce a Supergirl and maybe a Batgirl? I'll get those two. But for $40, it's expensive. I mean, it is just a piece of plastic. Less plastic than the other two, as she's shorter and have a more slender build. But she's got a sword. That's cool. Her rope is also plastic.